What's up, gamers? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy noon stream. Happy morning. The first thing I'm doing before we do anything else is I'm cracking a Celsius Peach 5. I am not sponsored by Celsius, but it'd be really cool if I was. Because we were up late last night, and we are up early today, by my standards. Sam the Swan, welcome in, getting your daily camera up to 9 cow-looking camera ups today. Mike Burt, welcome in. 8 total cow-looking camera ups. Unreal Papa, first, getting your second cow-looking camera. Welcome in, everybody. It's an early stream. We're going to get some runs going. I'm still hungry from yesterday, or I guess this morning, late last night. But let's get some dailies going. We'll get those out of the way, and then we will go ahead and get into some runs. So, without further ado, let's do the Wordle. If you guys want to remain spoiler-free on the Wordle, by all means, step away if you need to. Ooh, interesting. Austria used to be Hungary as well. I have an idea. Wait, Blue M. Yes, Blue M is in wrong spot. Yes. Could just do that. That seems like a waste. It could be fine. No, that's not gonna work. Never mind. You're thinking no. Yeah, if it were if they were orange, yeah, that would be a good one. I think humans with an I, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Tell you what, I'm just gonna plug in ramen just to get the letters in a different spot, even though we've already used our A. Okay. Women would be a good one. That would have gotten an O on the board too, but E is in the wrong spot, it looks like. So let's go X, E, M, X, N. It could be semen, but I don't want to guess that. Oh, demon. It's demon. Semen demon. Boom. Oh my god. Saribot's got 2 in a row. And Chopin has 13 total cow-looking camera ups. Let's go. Chopin will come in. Chopin getting some beeps. Let me go ahead and get those plugged in. Chopin, your beeps are on the way. Alright. Closing out the Wordle. Connections time. This one is we are trying to group them up into groups of 4 here. Strum, tap, pluck. Things you do to a guitar. Pick. Okay. Plot, theme, thread. And go sliver, things that are really thin. Doesn't Doesn't really work anywhere else. Great shave wax thread, I think. Great shave wax thread. Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, they don't match. I believed you on that one. That was a good one. Like in a way to like trim something or remove. Yeah, that was a weird one. I'm surprised that didn't work. Lords. Cards. Okay. Thank you. It's too early for this. Shave and wax feel like they still belong together, though. Held on by a thread, by a sliver, by... No. Doesn't really go with anything else. Lords is an interesting one, and I wonder why it's there. Plot? Plot? Plane? Just like a space, maybe? A plane. A plot. We could also think maybe like drift. You could even say like hydroplane. Drift. Great. It's not, nothing's quite matching up for me here. Red. Thread, theme, plot. I want one more to go with these, just as far as, like, I don't know, reading terms, maybe? But none of it really fits. The Lords is the one that's tripping me up. I can't find anything that this would go with. Lords, worship, cards, maybe like tarot cards. Yeah, nothing else goes with those. Stacks, welcome in. Ways to cut. So, ways to cut would be shave, wax. The one we already tried was shave, thread, wax, great. We already guessed that one. Stacks, thank you for the hydrate. It's going well. We're doing our dailies, and then we're going to get into some runs here. Yeah, welcome in. Oh, shave, great, plain sliver. Shave, great, plain sliver. Oh, nice. Cut into thin pieces. My bad, I missed your first message. Okay. So now we're here. Wax. Thinking like wax of candles, and you'd have those out for worship. You'd maybe have tarot cards out. No. Thread. Like a wick. Beartick getting so many chats, he's missing messages now. That's true. Hey, man. I do just be missing stuff. I think it was right when Stacks entered, so I think I just missed that message. Lords cards. Theme. Thread, theme, Lord, worship, plot. Oh my god. Okay, so that one is one away. What's the difference, though? Plot, theme, thread. But what would go with those three if we were to drop worship? Drift. Let me give it a try. Okay, here's one thing. Wax and drift kind of mean the same thing. I want to keep those two together. What if it was cards? Like, I get the drift, I get the theme, I get the plot. I could see that. I'm catching your drift. Thread would then not be there. Still one away. That means drift is involved with it. Drift, wax. You get one more guess. The general idea, the drift, the worship, the plot, the theme. So theoretically it could be thread then. W. Mike Burke, welcome in. Drift plot. Drift just does not feel like it fits with me for motif, but I'll take it. House of Cards. Okay, House of Lords is dumb. House of Wax. Okay, I don't like that one. Those are not common terms. Alright, next is the Pokedoku. If we got Gligar open on a slot, we will take that. We got Gliscor open on a slot. We will take that. Psychic Flying, we still got the Xatu available. I don't know if we have Sigilyph. We don't. I think it's going to be Xatu then. Actually, wait. We might have Oricorio still. We do. Okay, we'll do Oricorio. Flying Unova. Do we have Ducklett still? We do. Rock Unova. Rock Unova. There's a few of these. There's the Rogue and Rolla line. So I want to check with those first. Okay, we've got Gigalith. We can probably just plug in Gigalith. That's fine. Rock Ground. Plenty of these. We still got Geodude available. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Psychic Rock. Any Iron Boulder fans here? We actually have a shiny Iron Boulder, so we're gonna not use that one. That restricts us to the Lunatone Soul Rock line. And I don't think... correct me if I'm wrong. I think there aren't any other Rock Psychic types outside of Soul Rock, Lunatone, and Iron Boulder. Alright, do we have Garchomp available? Garchomp Mega is available. Let me check with Excadrill Mega. We already used it. We'll go Garchomp Mega. Mega Psychic. That's an Alakazam. And then Unova Mega Evolved. Unova Mega Evolved. There's a few of these. Chandelure is the newest one, but we already plugged it in. Unova Mega. Maybe Ondino, maybe? No, we already have that one. Unovan Megas. Oh, Scolipede should still be available. It is. Alright. Good, and then Rock Psychic. I'm just gonna go... I think Iron Boulder is still just the best. Oh, no, wait, we already have a shiny for it, so we'll do Soul Rock. Uniqueness score of 152, most unique 84, 54 percentile. Alright. And then this is just going to be the putt.day if it works on Chrome. It does work on Chrome today. Huzzah. This will be our last daily. It is a daily poll of mini golf. I encourage y'all to try this out for yourself. Today is a par 14. Wow. Okay. Oh, you can go too far. Test failed successfully. You know what? I'll take it. Perfect. Perfect. Sand traps. Alright. We got the potential to do something really cool here and get a birdie. Oh, that's water? I don't think I ever knew that. Anyways. Beautiful. That's a par, baby. And the nice thing is you can always play the hole again if you want. But I never do that. Okay. Let's go to Murphmon. Alright, folks, we left off last night. Dying with our Gligar in the Roxanne gym. Didn't even get to Roxanne.
K-Zo Murphmon. A-Zo Murphmon K. I-Zo Murphmon Kansas Zo Murphmon Kai. O Murphmon K's. Murphmon K-Zo. Murphmon K-Zo Murphmon K-Zo Mu. Murphmon K-Zo Mur. Murphmon K-Zo Murp. Mon K-Zo Murph. On K-Zo Murphm. N K-Zo Murphmo. K-Zo Murphmon. Hope that clears everything up for the day, keeps everyone in the know. Anyway, we are all counting on you.
I feel like I heard a Kansas in there at some point, and I was like, I don't think we intended for that. But thank you for the clear up. We needed that. In major need of that today. Chopin, hope your day's going well. All right. It decided that Ka means Kansas, not in my world. I thought this was America. Alright. Okay, so that was run 20 last night. I'm gonna go ahead and randomize. And then I don't think I ever saved the file anywhere, so we should just be starting at 0. I have faith in Allah. Kansas will never harm me. Inshallah. Alright. W Max Potion. Jolteon into Wailord or Wailord into Cacturne? That is the question. I'll go Jolteon, I think. Having to deal with a Wailord the entire time is going to be rough. But I'll go Jolteon. Ooh, not the move pool we wanted. But we're thrashing. Jolteon stole Wailord's moves. For real, for real. I'm afraid I'm going to need to use the rare candy on this thing just to, like, give myself the best shot possible. Yo, Tauros, that'd be fun pivot. Alright, there's my free kill. Can I get to 8? I'll get to 8 for my new move. Let's see what we get. Cosmic Power. It's better than Haze. Maybe. Actually, Haze is still very good. I'm gonna say keep Haze. Cosmic Power is just kind of a nothing move. I gotta find a copy pasta that I can make about Kansas now. Hang on. Chopin, I trust you to make the best anti-Kansas TTS ever. I'm just gonna go for a Confuse here off the rip to see if we can get it. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, the Aurora Beam honestly is fine. That's gonna kill me. On to the next. Dennis, welcome in. Dennis getting their 10th camera up. Oh, I didn't even update my score. Okay, that was 21. 22, 0 points. There we go. Now we're all up to date. Focus Band. Hitmonchan into Nidoran or Nidoqueen into Hitmonchan. Nidoqueen has limited moves. I would rather just go with the Hitmonchan. I didn't realize Hitmonchan's BST was that low too. But good physical moves. Spidef is really low. But we have a repeat ball. That's the important thing. So we get to do some early scouting here if we want. This thing's not bad. We're very susceptible to a psychic move. Ooh, Poliwrath. I'm curious. Show me more. Oh, that might kill me. Alright, we got a Fire Blast. Poliwrath. How's the day, Beartick? It's going good. We're doing an early noon stream. My runs last night didn't quite go as good as my early runs that are on my scoreboard here, but I'm happy. I'm happy to be doing Kaizo. I love this early portion of the run where you kind of get to do some fun decision making. You know, Tangela's interesting. Tangela's very interesting. TM28. What else you got? Scuppercut Mudslap, huh? One level lower than me. It's neat. It's also got a TM on it. That might be worth it. If we're able to get a kill with it, it could be good enough to, could be good enough to get us 2 points. Trico. Alright. We'll go Tangela. Use our 1 catch on this. I like the moveset. Mudslap is good enough to beat a Nidoran. I gotta kill one, and then we'll see what Hitmonchan's new move is, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the Tangela. Oh, our move is Splash. Oh, this Tangela did not have a held item. That's rough. Very balanced across the board. Kenai is interesting. Howl Curse. Honestly, the defense stat can use it. It's, I'll probably just stick with the Hitmonchan. But it's definitely something. W crit. Rival fight complete. You're out of the lab. You get a new move at level 13. I like this Hitmonchan, it's just the Spadef is a little low for my liking. Alright, so Tangela counts as one of our pivots. I'm gonna go ahead and check over here for anything good. And then, if not... Oh, there's a Ditto over here too. Lovely. Another Pedigiate. Ice Punch. Awesome. What else do you have? Skeppercut. Pretty weak Ice Punch, all things considered. It is 3 levels lower than us, but... I don't know. Ice Punch is a cool move, though. I'm just kind of looking for something that's, like, incredibly broken. Alright, for no moves, what do you got? Ooh, Stab Giga Drain. That is interesting. I'm not gonna catch this yet. Because I think I'm gonna go into the youngster fight with Hitmonchan. I'm just looking for something like absolutely diabolical. Clefable could be a good candidate. What do we got? That's gonna hurt. 2 levels below. My Spadef isn't great. That should have done way more damage, honestly. But we got a Mistball Clefable. Ooh, Houndour. It's a fun level up candidate. Just kind of looking for a stab or stab Darkfire. Alright, let's go into youngster with this before we make any decisions. We'll do the full scout. Okay, this is not ideal. Defense fell, that's not good. I think my strongest move is still Mega Horn, despite the resist. I'm just getting set up for a death here with these tail whips. Shit. Maybe he sees kill with a different move. Maybe we can get out of it. We have to crit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy. And shout out hitting every single Mega Horn, Hitmonchan. You're the GOAT. That was scary as hell. Alright, but now we get to look at a fuller list of pivots and get some items. So let's go ahead and do that. Hitmonchan, a real one. You will be coming back as an HM friend for sure. WMAX Elixir. C2. Beautifly. Fun Pokemon. BST. BST is in a low, interesting spot where if the moveset were good, it'd be good. Jumpluff. I do not want to play Jumpluff. 450 is a bad BST to be playing for Murphmon. Don't get me wrong, Hitmonchan's not much better, but at least it's got a good moveset. Cloyster's another Pokemon with a restricted moveset. Holding Soft Sand. Extra Sensory, 4 levels low, doing 12 damage on 10 Spadef. Feels like it's very low Spec A. It's 4 encounters. I don't think we need to see another one. Cloyster can hit the level 7 spot. I don't know, maybe the extra sensory was doing a lot of damage. I just am not considering the fact that it was 4 levels below me. Okay, let's go heal quick. I mean, it has a good move. Extra sensory is a good move. So So we'll give it credit there. We saw that it can be level 7, so we can catch a level 8. Noctowl in the worst BST slot in the game, but Intimidate's cool. Intimidate's very cool. Man, why do they have to make Noctowl 442? That's just rough. What's the rule on number of pivots? I get 3 unique pivots before the Aqua Grunt. So I get my starter, and then I get 3 other Pokemon. So one of them I've already picked is Tangela. So I'm looking for 2 more. The one that I've got an eye on right now is the Shiftry with Giga Drain. I just don't know the rest of the moveset right now. The other one I'm looking at is potentially that, what do you call it? The extrasensory Cloyster could be good. It's a stab rage on Snubble. Obviously not hitting that hard, but I like to check Snubbles just in case. It's a fun evolution pivot. And then you get bonus points for winning with something that's low BST. There's a Trico over here too. What does Trico evolve into? Yeah, that's the problem with the first stages with 2 evolutions. The Sunflora could be interesting. If we were able to get Sunflora, I wouldn't mind that. If we went Trico. Maybe I'll look at Trico, we'll see. Alright, here's the Cloyster. I'm worried that that extrasensory might kill me. I'm just gonna go ahead and catch it. Lightning Rod does not work the way we think it does in singles in Gen 3. Ugh, it just has bad... It's a great moveset. It just has bad stats. This would be something I consider rerolling with a Vacation. This one, honestly, too. I would take all good movesets just to get better stats. In fact, I'm gonna find the Shiftry. I'm gonna find a level 6 Shiftry, and I'm just gonna see what the stats roll out as. Ooh, we also had this Pidgeot. We could do the Pidgeot. Let me see if I can learn a little bit more. What do we got? Scupper. Yawn is really good. Pidgeot, I can at least learn more moves. But it's hard to pass up on a meta where you get Giga Drain. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get more moves out of Shiftry before I make a decision. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch it. Alright. We've got our pivots. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So, Cloister. Took a look at this. It has the high SPDEF, which is what you would need. However, it does not have the Spec A to go with its moveset. So, also the ability isn't great. There's our starter, Hitmonchan, with Effect Spore. Really good moveset, just... the SPDEF is a little low on this. I think that's my only concern. This one is balanced, it's just... I don't know, I think there's a way to reroll it better. And then the Shift Tree has... Sketch on Mixed Attacker, Giga Drain, and Rock Tomb. Good speed. I like the movesets, and I think what we'll do is we're gonna use our vacation here. I like all these mons, I just want to see if one of them can really, like, put itself over the edge here. But I like the movesets, most importantly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the attempts counter back 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down a hard save. And we're going to reroll all 4 of these Pokemon. So, plugging in Vacation, that's going to count as all 3 of our tune-ups. Hitmonchan was updated to Marvel Scale. I have to drop all of them into the box to learn their moves. Or their new movesets. Or, not their movesets, their stat improvements. And immediately the Hitmonchan looks better. The Hitmonchan is leagues better now. That is the perfect... That is amazing what it turned into. That is such a good vacation for it. How do we do here? Immunity on Tangela is awesome. The nature wasn't ideal, but the stat changes is fine. The defense is still a little low for my liking, but could cook. And then Cloister. Got Suction Cups. Awesome game to... Oh my god, the Spec A. It's a glass cannon, but it's very good. The Cloister's good, man. That's insane. And then the Shift Tree. The Shift Tree, it looks like balanced out a little bit. They're all good. That's the insane thing. I think the Tangela is probably the weakest out of all of them. So I think we're not going to run Tangela. We don't get any new moves on it soon either. Cloister, we at least get a move at 33. The Sleep Powder's nice. I was really hoping we would get maybe like a Compound Eyes with the Sleep Powder, but can't get everything. The running between both Extrasensory and Leaf Blade is going to be good to a degree until we run into a Steel type. So that alone is probably a problem. Let me look at the Shift Tree one more time. The Shift Tree is simply balanced, and I don't know if that's good enough. The HP stat is amazing. The HP stat is going to be the thing that guides it through this. The sketch is also very interesting. I think it's just missing the PP, and then the accuracy of Rock Tomb is a little rough. Whoa, Cowboy, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. 11 total Cowlooking camera ups. Well, Cowboy, were you interested in giving me a ride to work later this evening? Totally fine if not, but I wanted to talk details on that. Okay. If we could leave around like 4:20, 4:30, I'll be done with stream by 4. And then I'm just gonna like get in work clothes and get out of here. $4:20 LMO, blaze it. That's the time we start all of our runs on. Alright. I like all these. I think it's between the Hitmonchan and the Cloyster, and the Cloyster just does not have the move pool that I like just yet. We are struggling to hit flying types with Hitmonchan, and that is a very prevalent typing. However, we do get a new move at level 13 that I'm going to try to bank on. Could you go sketch the Extrasensory or Ice Punch? I can only get, in Murphmon, I can only sketch trainer battle moves. So you have to be a lot more strategic with your sketches. Also, I think the Shiftry just struggles with, it's too balanced by the looks of it, and it's just not fast enough for something with a quad weakness. I think I would love to run the Shiftry, but I don't think I can justify it. Whereas, like, we've got a very good physical attacker in Hitmonchan, and we have a very good special attacker in the Cloyster, and this one just has the better move pool and then is able to also learn more moves, which is why I think I'm going to settle on it. Don't get me wrong, though, this thing's nice. This would be very fun to run, but it's fun until we run into a steel type that gives us trouble. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Maybe we just got a really good distribution on this Hitmonchan, which is why I'm keen to make it work. I think it's going to be Hitmonchan. That vacation benefited it so much. Also, so we have new Pokemon now. So, by randomizing the seed like that, we have completely randomized everything, basically. So now we got Shuckles appearing here. And we've lost any ability to use tune-ups going forward. Okay, the Bone Meringue misses. The Bone Meringue misses have to stop. Those have to stop now. But Megahorn don't miss, for whatever reason. But yeah, if we were able to get like a fighting stab on this thing would go crazy. Two bones. Steel Wing, that is a great pickup. That is a neutral move for all the flying types now. I think I'll still keep... I'm still going to keep Knockoff because that can be good for gyms, and it's also our Shedinja coverage. So I'm going to swap Petal Dance out just because that doesn't really help us anywhere. And we got a full star off of Gaining Steel Wing, so that's huge. That's exactly the move we needed. Chat, we've got ads starting in 1 minute. They're going to run for 3 minutes. I appreciate your patience as they run. We are just going to be getting levels on our Hitmonchan here. Yeah, we got these items. Yeah, if we were ever gonna run a Hitmonchan, this is the one to run. Speaking of Shiftry, we had a wild Shiftry in the PCG if you want to catch that. Grass Dark type. I recommend a Sunball or a Night Ball. New move at level 20. Ooh, that's not ideal. No held item. Alright, we've done all the battles. I would say he's gonna need the rare candy more than probably whatever I pivot to. But I don't want to pop it too early. Alright. Here is going into the Aqua Grunt. Okay, Articuno, lovely. It's faster, but kill it before the future sight hits. Okay, if we just hit W crit, holy crap. I don't not want to know what held item it had. Alright, cool. Aqua Grunt is passed. Seed 22. Ooh, Azumarill have... Azumarill rotate between Drizzle and Drought. That's so funny. W Carbos. I don't need the speed, so I'm actually going to probably box that for the pivot. I've got 3 moves that absolutely decimate this Lunatone. Welcome back from ads. We've defeated the Aqua Grunt. We're gonna get a new TM here, and it is Psych Up. I will not be using that. Calcium, another one we will save, because we do not care about Spec A. Alright, Lepaberry. Lepaberry could be good for Gym. Boomerang and Megahorn are both low PP. Levitate Tauros. Noted. Noted. Thankfully, low-ish Spec A. Right, right. Okay. Okay, not the time to be missing Megahorn. I'm gonna mark high defense, and Tauros is an issue until we get a fighting move. I'm really hoping we can get a fighting move. Brick Break, Low Kick are the ideal candidates. I won't be picky though. They'll probably just replace Knockoff, realistically. Alright, new move coming up at level 20. We know that you have high Spec A and speed, so I'm just gonna remember Cloyster. Yeah, Steel Wing. Delandros, welcome in. Getting your 3rd cow-looking camera up. Welcome in. Parafusion, huh? Alright. Carbkaiser, welcome in. Getting your hydrate. 7 cow-looking camera ups. Good luck on the seeds, dude. Thank you, Delandros. And thank you for the lurk. It's much appreciated. I would take either flying or fighting for a move. Fighting, obviously, for the stab. But flying because we currently... Well, I'd like to hit the bugs. It's also just a good physical coverage. Oh my days. Are you kidding me? 85 accuracy on 100 power. Yeah, it's obviously an improvement. We take it. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. Meteor Mash just becomes the early move click, just to see if we can get the attack boost, and then we go to town from there. Lepa Berries become very important for our run, especially in the later gyms. I gotta go back for the Fisherman. Somebody remind me to do that. W Elixir. Actually, the most W Elixir ever. Our next move is at level 26. That'll be post-gym. We found one Levitate Pokemon so far. It was a Levitate Tauros. X accuracy? X accuracy before a gym is a big deal. Okay, the first Salamence is faster than us. That means it probably has low defenses. Not quite the case. This is where I think a rock move for the flying types would be very ideal. But I won't be picky. But we are... I would replace knockoff with a rock or flying move in a heartbeat. What was I looking for? I was looking for a repel. Money is not an object in this run anymore. Is there ways to boost accuracy in this gym? Like boosting your own move accuracy? Yeah, that's fine. So you go Boomerang for the move you want to be able to hit. And then I think we can still Boomerang Sandshrew, yeah. We're going to be doing a lot of testing with Boomerang just to see if we find any Levitates that are hiding. Alright, we still have the Fisherman battle that we need to do, but then after that we're good to go. I'm glad we waited. We would not have had Meteor Mash for this. Or Steel Wing for that matter. So close. Alright, let's get a prediction in chat. Can Jackie, the Hitmonchan, beat Roxanne? 2 minutes on the clock, folks. Go ahead and get your predictions in for that. Use those channel points in the chat section below. You can wager points to see who you think, whether or not you think Jackie the Hitmonchan can make it through. Two minutes on the clock. I'm going to do a quick sell of items and then we will get into the gym. We're gonna wild Chingling in chat. The other big thing is that we do not have any, we don't have any heals. We haven't found any heals throughout this entire time when we needed to use the potion earlier in the run. So that's the one thing we're struggling with, is that we gotta be able to one-shot everything. I also need to heal, so let me do that. That would have been very bad if we went in with our current state. $15 seconds. Alright. Per the rules of the Murphmon, we cannot leave the gym until we defeated all trainers in the gym, including the gym leader. There are 3 trainers in the gym, 5 total Pokemon before Roxanne. Roxanne runs 5 level 20s, a level 24 ace.
Hey, Freak Show!
You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of hate time! Welcome in, Raffle. How are the runs? How do we do today? Is the Relicanth still going? We gotta pivot. That's right, you pivoted. Hell yeah, tell me more about this thing. But we're gonna get into the gym here. Let's rock it. Let's do it. No heals. Just vibes. We're going to strategically try to get our rare candy placed. We ended up with Vaporeon after vacationing at the Safari Zone. Hell yeah. We're both on vacation right now. This Hitmonchan was re-rolled for a much better spread, which I will be sticking with. Okay, cool. Oh my god, it's still alive. I love everything this Hitmonchan is selling. I do too. It's a fun one. It's just in a weird accuracy space, but we do have an X accuracy that I am going to use. Simply because I do not want to miss and have my run end because of that. W low defense, Porygon 2. I'm gonna hopefully get one more level here. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Please be enough. I did. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna use rare candy. We're going to hit new move mid-gym, and we're going to start by using an X accuracy. Okay. 5 level 20s, a level 24 ace, 2 potions. We don't need the Lepa Berry. I'm going to stick with Chesto. We don't have a move for this. We don't have a move for this. This is the one thing I don't hit. W detect. It's just mash for the boost. That was a crit. I'm gonna get rid of his item. Ganlin Berry would have been defense. Yeah, that would have been very tough. Okay, he's just wasting my PP now. He might not have a move, maybe? It's just Iron Tail? Okay. I have to keep Meteor Mashing. I need an attack boost. W crit. Attack boost. Okay. That was the ace. Just enough with 2 bones. This is a mash. Attack boost. W crit. Rough skin Sandshrew. Did not know about that. Karate chop, baby! Karate chop! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Yes! 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 I don't care if we don't have shed coverage. I don't care. We get another move. It's Yawn. We don't take Yawn. We get 3 moves? We cannot learn that. I forgot we get 3 moves here. Oh wow, that was like a lot of our moves. Okay. I'm gonna keep Meteor Mash just in case we need it for coverage. The move here is Mega Horn. It's our strongest thing. And then this is Meteor Mash. Let me confirm. Karate Chop is doing 75. Yeah, it's Meteor Mash. Primeape had an insane physical defense. Damn. Oh, that was a fun battle though. I enjoyed that. Again, we just had no heals, so that's, and the no heals and then Charizard whittling us at the beginning was not a good combo, but that was still very fun. Yeah, man, that was absolutely the reroll I wanted. And we had a ton of good. We had an E-speed in our early moves off the reroll, so we would have been able to get that with a heart scale later. Rollout at 50 would have been interesting. Forget that we get 3 moves here at 26. That's like a great spot to be in. I think I would have preferred Shed Skin over Marvel Scale. Okay, what was this Primeape? This was a level 20 Primeape. Oh yeah, okay. It was just this Primeape literally just said, "I am here to be Hitmonchan's kryptonite," and they put it at the back of the gym with Iron Tail. Damn. Let's Still had base, Iron Tail, so the moveset was Poison Sting, Iron Tail, Sacred Fire, Spiderweb. Honestly, Iron Tail was probably the better move. Sacred Fire Burn at that point would have been devastating. It was a level short of getting Extra Sensory, which it probably would have clicked and I wouldn't have died. Color Change Primate. Color Change Primate made it the Steel type, and then we would have one-shot. We would have killed it with Bone Ring after that. Damn. That was a very fun seed, though. I'm glad I ran that. Yeah, it happens. I mean, honestly, we lucked out by getting a Flaffy Ace, and like we had no heals, so that it makes sense. All right, but that is going to bring us to seed number 23. We are on our Dr. Pepper seed coming up here. Let me take a look at pivots real quick. This shift tree was cool. These were not the moves it had. It had Sketch, Giga Drain, Rock Tomb. And that one would have been a fun one to pivot to. The defense was just a little too low for my liking. What was the other one? We looked at Cloister. This Cloister would have been glassy, cannony as fuck. Good to know we weren't getting any other moves on this. Damn, I was really wishing we could have survived that fight. That would have been a fun one. Alright, seed 23 was worth 2 points. Alright, chat, I'm gonna use the bathroom like real quick. I'm not even gonna put up the be right back sign, I'm just gonna go use it. I'm back. Oh crap. Oh, forgot I had to hit new. Give me 1 sec, chat. Alright, we are back. I have to hit new game because we vacationed. Alright, give me the 420, huh? Everstone. We gotta go Milotic. I'd love to run Armaldo, but you cannot pass up a Milotic. That is a Compound Eyes Zap Cannon. I repeat, that is a Compound Eyes Zap Cannon Milotic. Had to leave for a bit. What happened to Hitmonchan? Had no heals, lost on the last Pokemon in Roxanne's gym. We got Karate Chop mid-gym, but we hit a like massive defense Primeape at the end, and we were out of HP. But yeah, welcome back. And Raffle, getting your 12th cow-looking Camerupt. We're gonna go Dead Shot. Wild Tauros in the PCG. Let it hit him. Okay, one free kill. I don't think I knew that Constrict could lower your speed. We're not doing enough to it. Okay, gonna do that before I forget. Looking for something to kill. Dusclops is a good yield. Let me try to get a higher level one, maybe like a 4. Yeah, I'll take a 4. W level 7. Just enough to... That's actually gonna justify me using... Actually, no, we're not gonna use the rare candy yet. It's a Squirtle. We just have to hit the Squirtle. Dragonair Pivot would be so hard, but so fun. There's just not enough payoff for it in Murphmon, because it evolves at level 55, and that's around the time that we're pivoting anyways. So, it's just not worth it. Dragonair is absolutely worth it as a Safari Pivot, which we can actually... Well, okay, once I get the Pokedex, I can check, but absolutely worth it as a Safari Pivot. Well, that's not good. But that's good. Oh, it's alive. Okay. Level 8. I'm heavily considering going no-hoeing around with this just to see if we can get the move pool, because this thing gets a new move every 5 levels. And we have Grass Whistle Zap Cannon. Unless Dragonair is one of the high-level Surf Pivots. It depends. It could still have a very good moveset. There's a chance Gatekeeper gets you to level 10 without hoeing around. Yeah, potentially. The youngster, I assume you mean? There's just a lot of variables with it. me go ahead and just do a quick check here. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna be looking at movesets. I'm just gonna go with it. There's a chance we could hit it. I'm also just trying to think of, like, everything I would use, and... I'm just worried that I'm gonna get a ground type. A ground steel... I'm gonna hit, like, a Steelix, and then I'm not gonna have a move for it. That's my one concern, but, we'll see. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna no hoeing around means I am foregoing any pivot options, and I'm taking 3 extra wild XP kills before the youngster fight. I think I'll do that. We saw a Cloyster here that I want to kill. If I can land the Zap Cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in. Also, C23. Yeah, Crocodile's good XP. Nightshade. Okay, level 10 gets me Quick Attack. That is beautiful. Replace Heal Bell. And then we're just looking for a replacement for Rapid Spin. If we can get something that is a good physical attack, we are absolutely cooking. I get one more hoeing around, no hoeing around kill. I'm gonna try to get that Cloyster again. I want the Cloyster. Alright, it is youngster time. Yeah, this is the thing that I was worried about. Holy crap, okay. W. That could have gone south very quickly. High spec A, high speed. We're gonna move on. Okay, let's reorient our moves here. Alright, go get some items. Milotic's been like one of the main stars on on a lot of my runs this tournament. Fun to be fun to get another one going with this. This is a very unique Milotic. W Petraberry. And an Ice Heal. Okay, go off. Still lack shed coverage. A little Kyogre. Slow. That could have been bad. Stab Poison Tail and Venomon. New move. Will-O-Wisp. That is replacing Rapid Spin. We now have shed coverage. Will-O-Wisp on our low defense Milotic. And guaranteed, basically guaranteed hit on it is insane. Oh, I forgot to get this item over here. Good cells. I'll hang on to Blue Flute. There's still something we could struggle with here, maybe. I'm just gonna grab Pokeballs. Might have been a mistake, but that's okay. D2, welcome in. 12 Calican Camerups in your pasture. Master. Dead. Okay, this is the ground type I was talking about. Can we kill it with quick attack? We can two-shot it. Just gonna play it safe here. Aqua Grunt coming up. We'll just secure our point, and then we'll come back for Fisherman. Point. Lechonk, a wild one. Became a ground type, huh? Alright. Okay, that made things a little difficult for me. Cool. Yeah, we could definitely use a stab water move for sure. Question is figuring out what we would need to drop, because we can't lose quick attack. Will-O-Wisp is our shed coverage. It sadly would probably have to be Grass Whistle. Okay, let me think about tune-ups real quick. We've still got our regular potion, right? Yeah, we just got our potion. We're low on heals. Let's go ahead and make our way through the forest, and then we can make a call on what to use. Brother. Okay, Cherry Berry, cool. We got 2 of those now. Ground type. New move at 19. Comet Punch. It's pretty good. Can't learn it. Save it for the pivot. Okay, we got a second smoke ball. Magmies are deceptively good. 365 BST on a baby Pokemon. That's a cell. Got a Hariyama out here. Real quick on that Dragonair before I forget. Ooh. Okay, is that Dot? Is that Dot Safari Zone, or is it one above? Is that blinking dot north of Mount Pyre? Is that Safari Zone? That's a big deal if it is. Okay, Oranberry. That's a heal. W Ether. W Carbos. I'll take all the speed I can get on this, honestly. I'll take it. Yep, that got us up to 22. That speed's gonna be crucial. I need to go back and get these guys. There's a dragon there, speaking of. Wow, look at you. Hello? Hello? Okay, that's not good. Will-O-Wisp, and then we can just stall out. But I need to heal first. That's not ideal. Oh my god, man. Okay, so I had to empty my full heal bag on this fucking Regice. Thank you. Yes, thank you. That is absolutely the payoff I was looking for. I have to keep Will-O-Wisp. I have to keep Will-O-Wisp. I think I have to get rid of Grass Whistle. Which sucks, but... yeah, I need Will-O-Wisp for shed coverage in the meantime. It's Grass Whistle, unfortunately. I think we're going to get to a point where even Zap Cannon is probably the move to be replaced. Today is not that day, though. Okay, I'm gonna make the call here and do Harvester. That's just mandatory at this point. Slow. Spit death. That's everybody. Yeah, that was an ether. Need heals, man. Can't be slow and require heals. Stab Volt Tackle? Damn. Right, unless I get a heal item from one of these remaining items coming up, I gotta go Harvester and just get all of the orange berries I can. Ooh, tough miss. Easy. We need to find person berries too. That's a very important berry for us. That's gonna hurt. Also, just good to know that there's a Stab Thunderbolt Ampharos out there. Okay. Yeah, end the battle as quickly as possible. Alright, predictions in the chat. Will. Deadshot. Can Deadshot the Milotech beat Roxanne? Dead shit. 2 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and get your wagers in. I'm gonna snooze the ads. That's my solution. W Carbos. I'll pop it now. Did I mistime this? No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, I should have enough steps. I definitely cut it close, but that would have been embarrassing if that were the case. Okay, I like everything else in our bag. I am going to lock in Harvester. And I'm going to go back and get every single berry. I'm good on cherry berries, so I'm going to go Leppas here. I have to go orange berries for heals. We have a Pecha berry, so I'm going to go orange again. And then 4 orange should be enough. I'm going to go Pechas here. And I think that's the last of the berries so far. Got a wild Altaria on the PCG. I don't think I have one of these. Mock Ball, Fantasy Ball, Ultra Ball. What am I looking for? Bag. We're just gonna throw the orange berry on now. Raffle, quick question on the Dragonair here. Is that little dot north of Mount Pyre, is that the Safari Zone, or is that not? That is not. Okay, thank you. I saw it. I was not sure. I wanted to double check. Alright, how do we do on this prediction? We've got 3K on yes, but we've got no doubters, so I'm going to go ahead and return points. No, we want Cold Rock. Where's Cold Rock? Alright, per the rules of the Murphmon, we cannot leave the gym until we defeated all trainers in the gym, including the gym leader. There are 3 gym trainers, 5 Pokemon total before Roxanne, who's got 5 level 20s and a level 24 ace. Access to 2 potions. Folks, this is our third time at Roxanne today, I think. Sorry, Hooch had me distracted trying to set something up. I forgot to be the opposition. All good, Chopin, you're good. We've got a very, very unique Milotic, and Milotic has been kind of the mascot of our tourney so far. This thing's nice. Very good physical attack with quick attack, brick break, despite its slow speed, and then Compound Eye, Zap Cannon, and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp for shed coverage. Chat, let's do this. We got Oran Berries as our heals. That's all we got. Good start. Trace my Compound Eyes. New level at 20, or new move at 25. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the rare candy. Roar, nah. Well, now we're a level higher. Attack is at 104 at level 25. That is awesome. And the speed is passable. Passable enough to get us to Roxanne with minimal damage. Alright, chat. 5 level 20s and level 24. Let's do this. Faster, but one shot. Sharpedo. Just on the off chance it was enough. Alright, now we're even slower. That's fine. W crit. Gonna mark high defense Sharpedo next time. Holy crap. That was a crit. That was the ace. Ace is down. Double team. What do you got? Oranberry. Not ideal. Good. Has to be Brick Break. Didn't get poisoned. We're gonna get Oranberry here. With a little bit of padding. Quick attack for knockout. Let's do it. W, no poison. That's like, probably the most important thing, Raffle, is no poison. And we have defeated Roxanne. Alexa, play. No one can stop Mr. Domino. TM guesses in the chat, folks. Raffle's guessing Dragon Dance. We have finally beaten Roxanne today. This is actually the first in like the last 24 hours that we've beaten Roxanne, so good spot to be in. Rough Skin Wingle, noted. Jump TM. I'm gonna take that as Jump Kick Chopin, and that'll be your guess. For leaping great distances. What would I go? I'll go Water Pulse. Last chance. Bone Rush! Let's see, can we learn it? Yeah, man, we can do that. Is it time to say goodbye to Zap Cannon? Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Guaranteed 50 damage on 100% accuracy with Compound Eyes. 75 damage on average. Oh my god, that's that's amazing. I cannot believe they think this thing is a 3-star. And that's gonna be some beeps. Whose beeps are those? Whose beeps were those? Those were wait, whose beeps? No, these were Chopin's beeps. Chopin, we've located your beeps. From 2 hours ago. What's the time on these? 7,239. Doing a Christopher Walken voice. Oh, I completely forgot to hit the timer on my Aqua Grunt. And the Roxanne time's gonna be inaccurate. That's okay. Okay. We're on seed 3. We have 4 points. We get to play the game. Chat, we have ads starting in 1 minute. 1 minute. I pushed them as far as I could. Ads starting in 1 minute. I gotta make sure I heal. Okay. Where was I? Let's see. So Do I have anything to sell? No, the bag's in pretty good condition right now. I was gonna drop the mailbox or the blue flute in case, and then I like my bag still. We locked into Harvester. Yeah, this is about as good as we can get. Oh, I gotta go grab my HM friend. That's what I want to do. Oh, we never pivoted. Right? This was my starter. We can actually get our pivot here. Or our HM friend here. It's our time. Our time down here. Let's go ahead and lock in this Persian. This Persian's going to be our HM friend. Natural Cure. Interesting. Huh, you also get Zap Cannon. Fun. Help merge. Damn, if only leftovers was legal. Stack's gonna do some beeps. Let me get this going for you. Stacks, your beeps are on the way. W protein. W-ist of proteins. This feels like Slam's Aerodactyl a little bit. It's absolutely decimating these things. Imagine if we could quick claw. That'd be insane. Didn't lose any health. W. That's 5. Rival fight coming up. Could technically go straight into it. We didn't lose any health. PP's not an issue. Okay, the yawn's not ideal, and that's probably why I should have quick attack, but we'll live. Highest potential move damage is Bone Rush, so we'll Bone Rush. W crit, and we get 3 hits on it. Nice. Okay, Rustboro Rival is down. 6 points on the board. Oh, it feels good to be back at this point in the game. It's been a second. Twin Fight, Wild and Boss Stiff in the PCG. Double normal type on a Tuesday. I'm gonna take my XP. Well, let's do that. And then we can superpower the Porygon. We know it has... Okay, doesn't matter. Spike-Goo. Okay, the confusion, not ideal. Confusion is absolutely debilitating to me. And I don't have Person Berries yet. I gotta hit through this. I have to hit it again. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was the risk we took with high attack, low defense, so... I just hate that it came from a Signal Beam. Like, if it was from, like, a Confuse Ray, that's one thing. But to get it off of that is just brutal. Water Gun at 50. I don't think we would have taken that. We had Dragon Dance as a level up move. We actually had Dragon Dance. We were gonna get that via hard skill. Yeah, man. It was really just the confusion. Everything about this seed was good. It learned every TM. The Signal Beams were doing too much. We were gonna die from the Signal Beams combined, even if we used the Oran Berries. It was just We got confused. I think in hindsight, I'm just gonna get the kills on the beginning there. Once I know the threat's gone. Dog, I've never lost the twins before. It was out of my control, but I could have been better. I just didn't know that it had signal beam. Give it up for day 24. Run 24, baby. That one sucks. On to the next. Man, we got a taste of the norm. It's neat. Shed coverage with bite. Let me run with this for a little bit. Let's see what we get at 8. I think it's crazy that they are marking this as a 4-star and that Milotic was a 3-star. Good defenses though. Again, the HP is a little low for my liking. Starter option. W crit and flinch for you. Dude, fuck off. I don't really have a move for that. Maybe the Sand Slash. What about that? Alright, I'll bite. What's my new move? Cross chop? Cool. Bearchick, I gotta head into work, brother man. Hope you have a great rest of stream and you get something absolutely cooking. I believe in you. Thank you, Raffle. Good luck at work. Have a good shift. We're gonna keep cooking here. We're gonna do what we can. Nado. W crit. Almost got a new level. Alright, rival beat. Seed 24, 1 point. I think this thing's neat. I think we just rolled a bad nature. If I get some other good candidates, we could maybe even look at a reroll. I'm hesitant to get rid of Serene Grace, though. So that's one thing I want to look out for. Alright, remind me what's up here. We've got these 3 Pokemon. I saw high defense on the Raticate, which is, like, kind of interesting. And there's an Umbreon. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna catch the Umbreon, and that's gonna be that. And that's gonna be Pivot. Okay, what do we got here? High defenses, low attacking stats, low HP, good defenses, good speed. Operating as a physical attacker, roughly. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That's something where, like, the moveset is pretty good, and I would probably just reroll to see if I can get a better flip and attack. Okay, we got a Lily. Cannot take Tyranitar. Oh god. I got like another hour and a half before I'm going to wrap up today, folks. If we are able to get a run going, I might option in a stream later in tonight. But I'm going to go into Youngster Fight here with this Gorbis. Faster. Bypassing battles. We're gonna do a full search for pivots. Gyarados, tell me more. What do you got? Not great defense. Volt Tackle's scary. It is very scary. That's 4 levels below me, and it's doing a lot with that. Okay, so we've got our eye on a Gyarados with Volt Tackle and high Spec A. So the stats are already good. Houndour. Houndoom. Houndoom is a very interesting Pokemon. When did it learn its new move? It literally learned it at 7, so if we were to get a Houndoom, I would probably go for a level 6. It's got Icicle Spear off the rip. Our Spit Up is really good, so that looks like it could be a very high damage attack. Mud Shot, so ice and ground coverage. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I do like me a good... What happens if we... Okay, you've got Pin Missile and Icicle Spear. Our attack's pretty good. It's taking the hit pretty well. Okay. I'm gonna go try to find a level 6 one to see if we can get a better... well, we'll just make sure we look at all the moves. This is the big thing. Oh, my tune-ups are gone. Let's go ahead and... Did not reset my tune-ups. Only seen 2 spawns here. Got a wild Amara in the chat. Zatu. I think if Zatu were not in the 400s BST, I'd be more interested in it. Or above 440. Cloister, you are very dependent on your stats. Tell me more. Okay, faster. Low Spadef. Stab Powder Snow. Powder Snow Hyper Beam. Tell me more. Okay, that was at +1 that it did that damage. So it's a high attack. What else? Just Powder Snow? I hate when that happens. That's what I get, though. Tried to learn too much. I knew the crit was inbound. Golduck into Pupitar seems like the right move. It's a physical attacker with a bad physical attacking. This is what you want from a water type. It just can't utilize Ice Beam properly. It's a physical attacker. Attack can't be lowered. Transform. Interesting. Bad HP to do it. Otherwise I'd be down. Transform is very interesting though. I'd just be thinking anything's a 4-star these days. Alright, let's get a free kill. Not you. Pichu down here too? I need level 5. I'll take this. I'm gonna commit and just Frenzy Plant. Should be enough. Yep. Rival down. Hitting 9. If I go into Gatekeeper, the youngster with this moveset, I'm pretty confident. The defense is obviously lacking on this thing, but it's actually really good. I think all we need is just something to maybe swap out Frenzy Plant, or maybe improve Weather Ball with just a better normal type move. But I like it. That'll get us to 10. We are very fast. Cannot learn Rest. Alright, I want the record to show that I like this thing. However, I need to look for pivots. Grumpig could be fun. Grumpig could be very fun. Bonesaw has entered the chat. I repeat, Bonesaw has entered the chat. It's a curse set. What else are you? Poison Sting?
Bonesaw is ready!
I'm gonna get a level 6 and take a look at stats. We got a Raichu as well. No new moves though, so... It is a Tracer! Raichu is a Tracer. I think that is probably the most important thing. And since Golduck was our starter, we're gonna use Raichu in the Tracer slot. I'm literally just gonna catch it now. Wait. I didn't see the trace. I'm gonna look for it again. Oh, it's not guaranteed trace. Okay. It is not guaranteed trace. There is also an Eevee here. It is a Drizzle Eevee. Make of that what you will. Does have trace. I'm already Tracer. Blastburn, Needle Arm on. This thing's not bad. We'd be very reliant on TMs, but Blastburn, Needle Arm's not bad. Obviously, Dragon's the issue, but... no, we're gonna be using this to... Let's get Scouty. Slow King. We've seen all options here now. Poison Point, Slow King. Grumpig. Keen Eye. Rockhead, Shelter. Interesting. Guts. Guts and Keen Eye on Grumpig. I am going to take a look at its moveset. Alright. For Alligator, this is the one we're looking for. Static. Static for Alligator. Surely we get a run before you go to work. I would love to get something... Also, welcome in, Ash. I would love to get something to Brawly, or at least to, like, Slateport before I leave for work at 4-ish. Alright, we know the drizzle. And then what's your other ability? Nope, you're just trace. You had another one though, so I want to know. Do you get anything else? Still poison point. Are you locked in on static? Alright, Feraligatr might just be static. That's still good though. Eevee seems to be locked in on Drizzle. Okay, let's go learn over here. Tentacool is the one we couldn't find. Yo, Blitz, welcome in. Beat boat, beat boat. We got a Limber, Tentacool. I didn't like any of the spawns here. What was down here? There's the Quillfish and the Shiftry. Chlorophyll, Quillfish. Chlorophyll fish. Torrent, Pichu. Just lurking, dude. On my way to work. Best of luck. Keep killing it. Brotic. Ah, thank you, Ash. Compound Eyes Shiftry. Making a mental note of that. Just lurking, dude. On my way to work. Oh, you just said that. My bad. Oh, crap. I did not mean to be in this battle. Accident. Ah! Scary. Dog, what? I did 13. Brother man. Okay, you know what? I will take the crit. Okay, that was an accidental battle that I did not want to be in. I need to slow the fuck down. Had to use our potion, unfortunately, but that's what emergencies are for. Silver powder. Ice heal. Energy root. Okay, cool. Shield Dust, Sudowoodo. We'll keep an eye on Sudowoodos. It's a lot of weaknesses, but Soundproof Yanma. Soundproof is not as necessary or helpful in Murphmon, just because Perish Song has been phased out. Hustle Wingle. W heal powder. Gulpin. A liquid ooze Gulpin. True to form. Vile Plume. Alright. Pure Power is illegal. We just can't run physical moves on it. That would be the only thing. Three targets. Plus and Liquid Ooze. Swalot's out here. With Poison Point. Noted. Haven't seen a level 9 yet. Still Poison Point. Could have another one. Whalmer at 400. Sandstream, that's a sad one. That's all the targets, I think, right? Yeah, all the reasonable ones. I feel like I've gathered as much as I can from this section. Dragon Scale. Viper. Viper with Effect Spore. Fampy evolves at level 25. If that were to have good Spadef, that would be something you could... Like, if it had everything good, you could run it. Airlock's not quite what I'm looking for on it. Okay, Speed Boost to Viper. That is another thing to consider. The BST's pretty low on it. Alright, I want to go back and take a look at, one, the Bone Saw. We know Poison, Sting, and Curse. We know everything on you. I want to check the Grumpig as well. Okay, thankfully it lived. That would have been very unfortunate. Stab Bubble Beam. We have very high Spadef. I'm just going to lock it in. I'm going to take it. This is not a physical attacker, and it is not fast, and it does not have Spadef, and it does not have great HP, but it has a lot in Spec A. This is almost one that I would consider re-rolling. I'm also gonna see what move it gets, so we're gonna try to get XP off that. Bonesaw needs a vacation. Bonesaw could use a vacation. I also think, like, it having the Spec A is what it definitely needs. Let me find one more candidate. There was something. Was it the Shift Tree down here? What did I like about the Shift Tree? There was an ability on it that I liked. Anyways, I'm gonna get my kill from here. Hyper aware of need alarm on this. I'd rather not. We do need to learn about this Grumpig. Okay, we learned about the Grumpig. We know that it has Keen Eye and Guts, and it has really low Spadef. We cannot learn Leech Seed. Oh, dude, that's rough. Okay. You don't get anything new. You've already gotten your free kill. A psychic type with low SPDF means it's just weak to dark. That's not terrible. We could also re-roll it. Let me get a quick look at this shift tree again. I can't remember what ability it had. It had something good. I think it was compound. Oh, it is compoundized. Thank you, Mike. That would get re-rolled, unfortunately. But let me switch the turducken in and let me just scout for moves on it. That'll probably be the solution. This is going to be my last run of the day. It's going to be a good one. Let's scout this. We could scout this, right? Could try Swalot too. Swalot's BST is just a little too low for my liking. Poison Point as an ability is fine, but could be better. Good SPDF. Mudsport's technically good on it. The big thing on this Golduck is just the good physical attack that it has. Like, all things considered, this thing's pretty neat. It just is missing... It's got Weather Ball and Twin Needle, but you can only go so far with those. I'll look at movesets on the Swalot. I'll do my due diligence on that. Yeah, man, this shift tree just disappeared. 10% encounter rate. Who am I kidding, man? It's a shift tree. Why am I even looking at it? I'm looking at it for compound eyes, that's why. I'm losing patience on this. Alright, we looked at the Grumpig. The Grumpig seemed interesting. I'm gonna go check the Swalot one more time. We can learn about the Eevee. I forgot about the Eevee. I just also don't have anything to click on this. I'm worried that I'm gonna kill it. So we could go like switches maybe. Thunder Punch, okay. We got very high SPDF. That did enough. Do we have any stones? No. The Eevee's interesting. I only get one more unique pivot. Dude, you've been going crazy on this all day. Way to go. Thank you, Cal. Welcome in. Any success? We got past Roxanne once, but then died to confusion against the twins on the bridge. So, not great today, but it's been fun. Today's been a fun day. Glares a Viper with speed boost. Bide. Nah, unfortunately that is not enough for my liking. Yeah, had a awesome physical attacking Milotic. Oh, hello. Hello, Espeon. What slot are you in? As long as you are not in that Wurmple slot, you can be the level I want you to be. Swarm and minimize. Iron Tail. Minimize Sweet Scent. Not good attack. Yeah. Actually did more than it should have. No, unfortunately that is not the moveset I want. Alright, we were looking at a Swalot up here. And we're still looking to see if this is not pure power, but it's locked into pure power, which makes me just not want to think about it. Alright. Swalot is still Poison Point. I want to learn some info on it. Transform. Okay. It's not ideal. Could hit it with it. No, it's we don't learn anything from that. Razor Wind. Yeah. Cross Chop. Fighting move. My defense is... Actually, my defense is not good. My HP is good. If we're looking for the reroll, I think we know what must be done. I think I might have to catch this. I still have my eye on that eruption.
Hey,
Pig.
Freak Show!
You're going nowhere!
I
I got you for 3 minutes!
3
3 minutes of hate time! Mimic. Might be a vacation. I'm gonna go grab that Grumpig. If we can get a good reroll with Eruption, I think that's our best bet. Volt Absorb is the other one. Doesn't mean anything to me, but... yeah, this is the Grumpig I just want to look at. Guts is probably preferable. I didn't really make an effort to learn about the Slow King, did I? That's okay. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Good spec A, good speed. So this thing could run as is, probably. We get a new move, let me double... oh, wait, Covet's the big thing, guys. Covet is... that's the move we want. Let me go get my free kill on this. Wait, I made a mistake. Let me... I was about to ask if you slept. Yes, I did. I did sleep. Welcome in, Damage Monkey. I don't know any moves on this. I'm gonna refrain. This I will kill though. Crit. Level 7 is Double Slap. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's better than Spite. For now, at least. I don't know. Stacks. We've located your beeps. I'm doing good damage. We had a Milotic that died earlier after beating Roxanne, which I'm still a little peeved about, but we had a very fun Hitmonchan earlier as well, but we've got another hour in us and then I gotta head to work, but we're doing good. Stacks, your beeps were 3,087 seconds on those. Ew, work. I do like my job though, so it's nice. Okay, let's go back to reviewing. So, we've obviously got the Grumpig. We've got our Feraligatr as well. It's got really good spec. And then, of course, we've got our starter, which the starter, you could make a case for this. But I don't know. And then this is our Tracer. Everything's just meh right now. I'm thinking of just doing a reroll here, just to see if we get anything better. It could absolutely ruin some of these Pokemon, which is obviously concerning, but we're also just looking for a better ability on these two. The thing is, I like their movesets, and that's kind of what I'm going to be going off of. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in a Vacation here. I also just think the Vacations are fun. It's fun to just see what we can get that's different. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and set our number back by 1. And then put down the save. Locking in our Vacation, this uses up all 3 of our tune-ups. So we gotta deposit all of them back in the box. And then withdraw. Alright, let's see what we got. Grumpig became a physical attacker with good defense, bad SPDF still. It completely lost all of its speed, basically invalidating the eruption set, which is unfortunate. Okay. Also can synchronize. We are at a Shield Dust Raichu with no offense. So that one is canceled. We're gonna go to Bonesaw here. Bonesaw lost its Bonesaw looks very similar. And it gained Rough Skin. And then finally our Turducken at level 11 is now a mixed attacker with still good speed. Much better HP. The SPDF is a little lacking now, but I think that's still something we can play around. The big thing is it has Rockhead. So let me just look at these again. For Alligator can work with the low defense because it has the high HP. It has the SPDF it needs, it's just slow. That's the problem. Versus, if we go back to Turducken here, I don't know, I think Turducken's got just a higher potential. You've got the mixed attacker moveset at once. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in Turducken. Hate to go against Bonesaw, but that's just where we're at this point. I like this reroll on the Golduck though. Now, I want to note we are still missing shed coverage, so I'm gonna buy 5 repels, and the rest of the money is going into Pokeballs in case we run into that matchup. However, I believe in the power of Destiny and that we are not going to run into anything like that. In chat, we have 1 minute of ads coming up. Do what you need to in that break. I accidentally did that battle, but I still got the XP from it. I am way happier with this. Now that it... Like, obviously we're missing the SPDF, that's the big thing, but I'm liking this a lot more. We also just have the potential to have a better Golduck later. We get a new move at 16. We've also just sunk the most XP into it so far as well, so it's nice to be able to get something out of that. And once we get that stab water move, we're going to be cooking. It's the fire types we're struggling with right now. And then we've also got 4 new moves that we're going to get if we ever able. Insert Donald Duck emote. Donald Duck's a good one. I've always just been calling it Turducken. We go to the woods first. Hello, Kingdra. You're alive? I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive again. These fire types, man. Specifically the one that Raffle had. The Donald Duck emote. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Daffy Duck, right? I gotta move for this. I mix them up all the time. Alright, we might get enough XP. Yes, level 16 new move is Yawn. Do I like Yawn? Right now, no. I really don't. Which is sad, because I really like Yawn as a move. But Weather Ball is the only thing that's allowing us to hit fire types right now. I was a kid once, I swear. Damn, that's a tough one to lose, but... This is an Ice Beam. Go heal, and 42 minutes into the seed, we are taking on the Grunt. If he has Shedinja, I will cry. Yes. Let's try Twin Needle. Oh, the defense is just as good. That was scary. Okay. Anorith has Zap Cannon. Next move at 23. We have a point. Next step is Roxanne. WPP Max. The West of PP Maxes maybe ever. Not ever. There have been way better instances of the PP Max, but I love seeing a PP Max. That is not the first time I've seen a PP Max there either. Alright, once again, I run into a fire type that I do not have coverage for, and I have to click Weather Ball against. But it works because it has Sandstream on the field. I forgot Sandstream is the
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah!
Weather Ball's power doesn't get doubled, bro. Oh, it does get doubled. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, dude, I love Weather. Have I told you how much I love Weather? W Petraberry. Alright, TM coming up is Ice Ball. It doesn't matter if we learn it, we won't be learned. Oh, wait, when did I get Icy Wind? Anyways, I can't learn it. We can learn Ice Ball, but we have Ice Beam, so we're not going to do that. W... Yeah, Timer Ball... I really just be saying W to everything these days. That's a premature Pupitar. Being able to learn Sand, or being able to have Sandstorm. Maybe Weather Ball's got its perks. Rossberry. Rossberry's kind of big. So we've got a Pecho, we've got a Ross, we've got an Ice Heal. Yeah, we can go with this fight. It's a very versatile move. Alright, let's start with an Ice Beam. Alright, we'll keep Ice Beaming. W Project. Five levels away. The attack is slightly better. It could be better if we had a better nature, but that's okay. I gotta move for that. I gotta go back for the Fisherman. Alright, so we've got a rainbow of berries currently. The only thing we don't have coverage for is Confusion and Paralysis. W Thunderstone, that's gonna be boxed. We've got time. I can go get the Fisherman later. Alright, I'm gonna move quick through the rest of this, because I think we can get to Brawly today. W Freshwater. Oh, the W is to Freshwaters. Stab Psychic. We need a water move, man. This might have been a mistake. This is okay. No, it was not. We had Twin Needle. Oh, high defense. Let's go back and heal. Screw it. We might even just save the Fisherman for later. Or actually, I gotta go get both Fishermen. I left the weaker Fisherman down there as well. My son! Help. W dodge. I think if we use it on anything, that PP max is going to be on Ice Beam. Chosen, welcome in. You're catching the last half hour of stream, welcome in. Getting your 7th cow-looking camera up. Add it to the pasture. Sorry I'm late. Busy day at work. Totally fine, man. Always good to stay busy. Because then once you're done being busy, you get to relax. We got a tracer in this nose pass. Heal? Nope. How's the past couple streams been? Tumultuous. We've had some very good Pokemon that have died too early. And, aside from that, though, it's been a lot of fun, I think. It's been very frustrating at times, but overall it's been very fun. I had a Hitmonchan that, like, was a full physical build. Was just a blast to run. We lost, like, right at the end of the Roxanne fight, but, like, I came out of it happy. Where I was just like, nah, that was a fun battle. Alright, we will go get the Fisherman. But who knows, we could have something here with this Turducken. And honestly now, I'm glad that I... Let's see, how do we want to do this? Frenzy Plant's neutral. 90 accuracy is brutal. Alright, ran into this thing once. It's got hardened now. One sec, Chad. Chat, thank you for waiting. That was just a call from my boss. I'm not in trouble. Alright, let's go heal one more time. And then we'll get the XP from the Fisherman. That should get us to level 23. It'll be close. Yeah, not enough. Makuhita, surprisingly, is not a high EXP yield. It's just got a really low BST. Like, its BST is 275 versus, like, an Oddish at 320. Make it make sense. Alright, I will go ahead and get predictions in here. Can Turducken beat Roxanne? 2 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and wager your bench shares. Put them up on the table if you believe we can win. Or, if you are a doubter, if you don't think this thing has the legs, go ahead and sound off in the predictions. I'm going to do a sell of items real quick. We still are waiting on a final move, or a level 23 move.
We got 778 channel points saying Turducken will win.
We've got no doubters currently. We got a minute left on the clock. I can't believe we're a quarter of the way through this, though. 25 seeds. 30 seconds left on the clock. We got a doubter. I believe in the Truky Duck Chicken. The Truky Duck Chicken. Love that. I believe in it, too. I think with the proper heals around this thing and mixed attacking is worth so much in this game. It's the true winner, I believe. Alright. Per the rules of the Murphmon, we cannot leave the gym until we defeated all trainers in the gym, including the gym leader. There are 3 gym trainers in here, 5 total Pokemon before Roxanne. Roxanne has 5 level 20s and a level 24. Rox! Let's lock in. Let's do this. Quick sub here. Sucks! Box! Box! Oh, not the start. Not the start I wanted. Okay, I will take a charge. Ooh, it's defense. W crit. Holy crap, dude, Twin Needle's such a good move. Then we get Supersonic. Nah. Not what we were looking for. Next move at 31. That was not what I wanted. Going live soon, it wasn't planned. Maybe don't watch the VOD, but if you do, just remember that Hooch is the reason it happened. W team. Here's what we're gonna do. This is why we have the Pecha Berry. Ice Beam for kill. Lose the poison. Snubble. W. Psyduck, my son, in the PCG. Okay, to not waste my Ice Beams, I'm gonna go ahead and Twin Needle. W crit. Cotton Spore, kinda scary, not gonna lie. What'd you get? Okay, Berry Juice, you can actually, like, just leave. Tickle? Rude. Oh, I can poison it. I forgot. Stab Uproar is no bueno. Not a fan of that. Okay. feel like I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna go ahead and use the PP max now. I don't want any funny business happening. We're gonna go Rossberry for held item. Let's do this. It sets Sandstream. We Weather Ball. We now have a rock move. Oh, it was so close. It will faint from sand damage, though. I'm going to look at a heal here. We're getting close. Holy crap. Okay. Very good defense stat, and it... Oh god, this is not ideal. W freeze! Let's keep it that way. First, I need to heal. Okay, it raised this defense. We have to keep Ice Beaming. All of our PP. I'm so glad we PP maxed. I just need you to stay frozen. Whatever it takes, just stay frozen. We'll come up with a game plan for Scizor later. No! I can't surpass this. Not with the weather, not with the sandstorm chip, man. I can't surpass this. The only way I can beat this is if I freeze it. I'm gonna run out of ice beams. Took 9 from Hydro Pump. Energy Root is our last heal. We're gonna have to, like, start potentially leaning into getting crits on Weather Ball. Use a physical move, maybe low defense. No, it has high defense and it's cursed twice. My only chance is to freeze it again. Freeze it, and then once I'm out of ice beams, I have to, we're in very dangerous territory. There's the freeze, okay. For the sake of just whatever I could face after this. First, we're gonna Energy Root. I need you to stay frozen, and I need to get a crit on Weather Ball. That's the only way out of this. And then I've got... No! Just don't think to heal. Just don't heal. Whatever you do, don't heal. Just crit. Crit. absolutely walled by a Scizor. Yeah, this thing is crazy, dude. What could its last move be? That's the thing I don't get. Nope, no curse, no freeze. I didn't get any ethers, did I? Oh wait, I have a max elixir. Okay. Okay, this is my... Now, the heals are gonna run out. The sand's gonna knock me out in that. Destiny Bond was the last move. That's crazy. All HP and defense, 0 attack stats. It has to be. It's
Hepatitis, see you later!
It's Sandstream in Gen 3. Once the weather is set at the beginning, it doesn't end. So if it's set by Sandstream, Drizzle, or Drought, the weather never ends. But like if it's used from Sunny Day, Rain Dance, or Sandstorm, or Hail, it's only 5 turns. So that was our boy. We were gonna get Dragon Claw at 44 and Karate Chop. That would have been neat, but we weren't. Okay, we would have gotten Blast Burn at 34. We would have gotten Muddy Water at 7. That would have been our boon. But we weren't getting water moves any other way, unfortunately. So Muddy Water at 7. So the moves I missed out on were Bone Meringue, Mega Horn, Thunder Punch, and Superpower. The Thunder Punch would have been really nice. These are moves that we randomized over. Okay, let's look at this Scizor. Yep. All HP, all defense, no attack. Just enough Spadef. But, like, again, not having any special move to hit this for regular damage. Now, run me my money. Chosen, I got you. Chat, I get off work around... Let's see. I get off work around... Game will run from... I get off work around like 10. The one time I choose not to believe, I've become the villain. You live long enough to become the villain. I get off work around 10. Again, I'm front-loading all of these streams because I know I'm going to be out of town for 2 days later next week, where I just don't know how much time I'm going to get to do these seeds, so I'm going to try to maximize this entire week. I'm going to put something in the Discord. My plan is to stream later tonight. Let me go ahead and just update this seed. It's 25, got 2 points. So we're going to do some runs later tonight. I hope y'all are able to tune in for that. I know some people took care of all their stuff early in the day. Hopefully we'll have a lot of people tuning in at night. It'll be fun. I will thoroughly enjoy being able to come back and do some seeds after work. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get something good going. I'll be there, dudes. Hell yeah. The nice thing, too, is that we're going to do runs later tonight. I go to sleep around, like, probably 2. I'm going to do, like, 4 hours of runs. Go to sleep around 2. I got a haircut in the morning, tomorrow morning, and then we're going to be running for, like, 5 or 6 hours after that. So, lots of runs, lots of streams coming up, lots of stream time, man. W, everybody. W, Ash. Thank you, Chosen. Thank you, Blitz. Thank you, Damaged. Thank you, Ash. thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all are such a fun crew. Again, I am floored by how awesome the Murphmon and Kaizo Ironmon community has been. So, super cool to hang out with you guys. What were my pivots again? My pivot, I wanted to look at the Feraligatr. Yeah, this thing did have crazy spec A. It just... Maybe I should have run this. I don't know. This had Bubble Beam and Poison Sting, and it would have gotten Icy Wind at Fall Arbor Town. It would have gotten Absorb at 28. Would have gotten Razor Leaf after 4. This thing would have been pretty good. It definitely would have been able to do some damage against that Scizor, I'll tell you what. But what was the other pivot I was looking at? I can't remember them. The Feraligatr and the Golduck were the only ones I considered. But, yeah. Chat, I'm going to go ahead and wrap here. Let's find somebody else who's live right now doing some Murphmon stuff. I'm going to quickly check to see who is going right now. And then that's going to give me more time to get ready for work here. Is that Realmer? Let's see who's left. We got Slammer and Railner. I've rated Slammer before. Or I've rated Railner before. I haven't rated Slammer. Oh yeah, he's got a very good Meganium going. Let me check out Railner real quick. Railner is still in the early stages here. Let's go ahead and pass you guys over to Slammer. Slammer's got a good run going here with Meganium. And he's about to make a decision on Feint Attack on this Meganium. Very interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid into... Let's raid into I Am Slammer, who is also doing Murphmon this summer. Go ahead and hit the raid button. Oh yeah, I Am Slammer. Go ahead and start the raid. Chat, thank you for hanging out. We will be live later tonight, 10 p.m., which is basically 6 hours from now. 6 hours from now, I'll be hopping back on. I'm going to make sure I have everything set up and ready to go going into that. And then we'll have some more fun looking at more seeds. But send some love over to I Am Slammer, who's got a Meganium. It looks like it's 2 badges deep. It's past Brawly, which is a big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.